Hello and welcome to my Sunday serenade. Slip off your shoes and spike the lemonade. We got some old songs, new songs, jazz songs and blues songs, straight from the hit parade. So welcome to my Sunday serenade. I'm glad to see ya. Welcome to my Sunday serenade. And as I said in my messages to everybody, this week I'm going to do songs of hope and freedom. And many are songs you know, so you can sing along. And I've also done a little bit of research on why these songs are, how they came to be. Any information you might know more than I do, of course, and you can feel free to chime in. Hi there, Mary. Hi there, Ken. Nice to see you again. Oh no, I better stop. Anyway, I'm going to start with one that you probably all know. These are songs dating back to the Civil War and before that are first Black Americans sang to keep themselves together, working 12 hours a day. Music and religion were two of their main joys in life. And a lot of these songs are veiled maps to how to get to the north. Let me start singing for you. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Now I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Sing it all, sing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Now if you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home, tell all my friends I'm a-coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home, coming for to carry me home. A lot of these songs are so gorgeous, and they've survived the test of time because of the deep emotions and beautiful melodies and deep humanity that's part of these songs. I'm not sure if the chariot refers to the God coming to scoop you up because death is the only relief from some of the hardships, or if the chariot was was the Big Dipper and you follow the North Star to get to the north. I do have some notes here. It says, many sources suggest that Swing Low is veiled references to the Underground Railroad. And the next song I'm going to do, which is Follow the Drinking Gourd, is also an escape route. Now, the Drinking Gourd is definitely a reference to the Big Dipper. So you follow the Drinking Gourd, the North Star, to freedom. I first learned this song when Pete Seeger sang it. The Magic Capo. This is so gorgeous. Many of these songs were composed spontaneously, and in the oral tradition they survived. Follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. The old man is a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. When the sun comes back and the first quail calls, follow the drinking gourd. The old man's a-waiting just to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Well, the riverbank makes a mighty good road. Dead trees will show you the way. Left foot, peg foot, traveling on. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. The old man's a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Well, the river ends between two hills. Follow the drinking gourd. There's another river on the other side. Follow the drinking gourd. Where the great river meets the little river. Follow the drinking gourd. The old man's a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Sing it with me. Follow the drinking gourd. Follow the drinking gourd. The old man's a-waiting for to carry you to freedom. Follow the drinking gourd. Okay. Here's another song that I used to hear on the Dinah Shore show or something. I had no idea it was a spiritual. It was a African American song from the Civil War and before. And I have a few notes on it here. It says, dates back to before the Civil War. It was centered on the idea of abandoning pessimism and aggression and putting on new spiritual clothing at the side of a river before crossing it. This song is called Down by the Riverside, and you all know it, right? The river can represent baptism, in which the Southern Baptist Church, usually you wear a white robe, submerged in water, but it can also refer to the River Jordan, which was the final passage for the Hebrews before they got to the Promised Land. And of course, there's allusions to escape from slavery. The river could be representing the Ohio River, which was the dividing line between slavery and the Freedom States. Okay. Gonna lay down my heavy load down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna lay down my heavy load down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I ain't gonna study one no more, ain't gonna study one no more. Ain't gonna study one no more. Gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I said I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. No, no, no. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Well, I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Now this train, oh, this train is bound for glory. Everybody riding her gotta be holy. This train's a clean train, I say. This train don't carry no liars. No, this train don't carry no liars. This train don't carry no liars, no false pretenders, no backbiters. This train is a clean train. This train, hey, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Everybody got to be holy. This train. Let me tell you something. This train don't pull no jokers now. This train don't pull no jokers. This train don't pull no jokers. No tobacco chewers and no cigar smokers. This train is bound for glory. This train, I say this train is bound for glory. This train, oh, this train, bound for glory. This train. So, a lot of these trains referred, of course, to the Underground Railroad, to Harriet Tubman, who I hope ends up on the $20 bill. And I hope you're enjoying these tunes. It's certainly different from my usual kind of jazz fare. You know, I learned a lot of these songs when I was, some of them when I was in Hebrew school, believe it or not, because they refer to the Old Testament, and the Torah is the Old Testament. There is so much about all of our religions that is the basic tenets of kindness, compassion. They're all the same. And I will sing about Joshua for you. Let me see. It was probably composed on the fly by a slave working, or slaves working on the plantation in the antebellum Deep South, and definitely inspired by the fall of Jericho from the book of Joshua. The Israelite army, led by Joshua, marched around the city, blowing their trumpets, ram's horns. And after Joshua ordered them to shout, the walls collapsed. Love that story. Okay, now, got to set this just right. Okay. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. You may talk about the men of Gideon, talk about the men of Saul, but there's none like good old Joshua at the battle of Jericho. Oh, Joshua fit the battle Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Now up to the walls of Jericho, with a sword drawn in his hand. Go blow them horns like Joshua, the battle is in my hands. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Oh, Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. I like this so much, and I only have 2 verses. I'm going to sing some more for you. You may talk about the men of Gideon, talk about the men of Saul. There is no one like old Joshua at the battle of Jericho. One more time, Joshua, the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Oh, Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Oh yeah. Yeah, here's some more songs that I learned again in Hebrew school. But they were spirituals. And this one could be at a Passover Seder. Honestly, it's the whole story of Exodus. And of course, all the people that sang it back then identified with freedom. Of course, the Jews were slaves for 400 years in Egypt. And black people took a lot of inspiration from the fact that they finally rose up and walked to freedom. So this song has so many verses. I mean, it tells the whole story of Exodus. But I'm not going to do all of it. No, I promise. When Israel was in Egypt land, let my people go. Oppressed so hard they could not stand, let my people go. Go down, way down, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. So Moses went to Egypt land, let my people go. He made old Pharaoh understand, let my people go. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. Thus spoke the Lord, bold Moses said, let my people go. If not us, smite your firstborn dead, let my people go. The Lord said, go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, let my people go. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rock my soul. This is about Lazarus and about how the poor man on the side of the road, nobody helped him till somebody helped, and they end up in heaven in the bosom of Abraham. so high, can't get over it, so low, can't get under it, so high, can't get over it. Oh, rockin' my soul, rockin' my soul in the bosom of Abraham, my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rockin' my soul, the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rockin' my soul. One more time. Rockin' my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Rock my soul, the bosom of Abraham. Rockin' my soul in the bosom of Abraham. Oh, rockin' my soul. Oh, lost the chords there. There we are. Yeah. Bosom of Abraham. Luke. Parable of the rich man and Lazarus. This story contrasts the beggar who was carried away to Abraham's bosom with the rich man who ends up tormented in hell. Bosom of Abraham is used to denote the place of the righteous dead. It connotes the harmony that exists among righteous in paradise as they await the resurrection. And when black people were brought here like sardines in the bottom of a ship, they were then not allowed to speak their language and or practice any of their religion, whatever they had known all their lives. And so they adopted Christianity, and their songs adapted Christianity as well. Okay, but this song tells you to wade in the water. And you wade in the water because then the bloodhounds will lose your scent. It's basically that, okay? That, and of course, the Bible. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that young girl dressed in red? Wade in the water. Must be the children that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that young girl dressed in white? Wade in the water. Must be the children of the Israelites. God's gonna trouble the water. I say, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, now wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who's that young girl dressed in blue? Wade in the water. Must be the children coming through. God's gonna trouble the water, yeah. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, and wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water, yeah. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Now I'm going to do a song for you by Curtis Mayfield. This song, you also have to hear Phoebe Snow sing it. She sings it with Lady Smith Black Mambazo. Look it up, find it. The song was a big hit for Curtis Mayfield, and it is now in the Grammy Hall of Fame. It's like considered one of the best songs of all time. But I think that he definitely channeled his ancestors. There's a train a-comin'. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels drumming. You don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. Oh, so people get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers coast to coast. Faith is the key, open the doors and boredom. There's hope for everyone among those loved the most. Oh, there ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances growing slimmer, for there's no hiding place against the kingdom's throne. People get ready, people get ready, people get ready. There's a train coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels thumbing. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. I love that song. Wonderful tune. This next song is actually the only original song I'm going to do for you right now. It's actually, I'm taking Harriet Tubman's point of view. I'm Harriet. And I'm going to lead you to freedom. This song is called I Live and Breathe for Freedom. I know every tree, every turn on this trail. I live and breathe for freedom. I follow the North Star so I never fail. I live and breathe for freedom. I lead folks from darkness up into the light and come back for more in the dead of the night. So follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. We'll get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. Now don't bring a thing except the clothes on your back. I live and breathe for freedom. Whatever you need, got it here in my sack. I live and breathe for freedom. Red pepper to keep dogs from tracking us down. Sleeping pills for the babies, we can't make a sound. Follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. We'll get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. I've saved 100 people, I'll save 200 more. The South is getting angry, oh, there's gonna be a war. I'll fight for the North, I know the terrain. I'll fight till all people are free again. I'll follow that star and follow me. Hold on to your dream of liberty. We'll get to the north, I guarantee, 'cause I live and breathe for freedom. I live and breathe for freedom. I live and breathe, I live and breathe for freedom. I live and breathe. wrote that song with a guy named Les Julian. This is the cynical portion of the program, sung by Randy Newman, which was a big hit for Linda Ronstadt, I think. I don't know how big a hit, but she sang it incredibly. In America, you get food to eat. Hey, you don't have to run through the jungle and scuff up your feet. No. You just sing about Jesus and drink wine all day. Oh, it's great to be an American. Now, there ain't no lions and tigers, ain't no mamba snake. Just a sweet watermelon and a buckwheat cake. You'd be happy as a monkey in a monkey tree. Climb aboard, little walk, sail away with me. Sail away, sail away. We will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Oh, sail away, sail away. We will cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. In America, every man is free to take care of his home and his family. You be happy as a monkey in a monkey tree. Gonna be an American. Oh, sail away, sail away. We're gonna cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away. We're gonna cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away. Everybody sing. We gonna cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. Sail away, sail away. Cross the mighty ocean into Charleston Bay. A request from a few people, actually. Susan Gulliford and Donna Silverman. And Donna, I'm doing the slow version because in South Pacific, the song goes so quickly by. 1 minute and 33 seconds. And it really deserves more time so you can think about it. And also, before I go into this song, I used to wonder why people hate people who are different from them. I mean, the very first time I ever saw a black person, because I lived in an all-white neighborhood, I was, I don't know how old I was, across the street. This black man was across the street, and I said, "Daddy, what a tan he has." Shows you how sheltered I was. "Daddy, look how tan he is." And my father said, "Schwarze." And I knew that was derogatory. So I realized that you have to be taught. one other thing. All in the Family. I didn't really appreciate All in the Family when it first came out. At the end of the episode, Meathead and Archie are stinking drunk, and they're in the basement. They're locked in the basement for some reason. And they have to talk to each other, and they have to get along, and they have to somehow be civil. And Meathead just turns to Archie and says, "Why do you call these people Mix, Bix, Wops? Why do you scorn all these people? Why?" And he said, he was like drunk, he says, "Because my mommy and my daddy didn't like them either, and I love my mommy and daddy." Just like that. Dead quiet, the show ended. What an amazing show. Norman Lear, what an amazing writer. Amazing. I don't know what people, I hope people took away from it, because there's still too many problems today. Anyway, you've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made. And people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late. Before you're 6 or 7 or 8. To hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught. Oh, you've got to be taught to hate and fear. You gotta be taught from year to year. It's gotta be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. And that is the end of my show for tonight. I want to again thank you all so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful week. Be well.